The commercial site that was chosen was www.disney.com. One of the most recognized names in the world since the 1920s, Disney has come to stand for family-friendly entertainment in every arena from theme parks, theater, radio, music, publishing, licensing, and online media. The Disney website is a deceptively massive package, as it gives visitors access to almost every facet of this worldwide mouse-led empire. The things we liked about this site is that it keeps your interest through simple yet colorful backgrounds, which complement whatever picture happens to be on the picture slideshow at the time. The site is easy to navigate. It's informative in that it's more than capable of providing almost any information you might want to look up. It has an easy-to-understand navigation bar and has lots of places to visit, as well as things to see and do. Videos, games, news feeds, blogs, and more. However, there are a few things we didn't like about this site, mostly human engineering stuff. For instance, the auto-screen slideshow at the top of the homepage changes quite quickly. If you see something you're interested in, it changes before you can finish reading it, studying the picture, or just plain click on it. You're forced to click on a rather small and subtle dot at the base of the frame to return to the picture you're interested in. And if you need specific information regarding a topic, don't expect it to be found easily. The search function doesn't organize searches very well, throwing everything with your search keywords on screen rather than displaying it by relevance or some other human-friendly filter. You're sometimes forced to scroll through many pages of links before finding what you're actually looking for. And the blogs pages use very large pictures. Most would say that this is a good thing, but if you look at it, it doesn't leave much room for text that might catch your interest in things you wouldn't normally look at. The writers are forced to use sentences that could be seen as cliché in some cases. It doesn't encourage exploration. So in short, while Disney has done a good job of putting an enormous amount of information all in one place, it could always use more improvement by way of functional design filtered through human factoring. The professional site that was chosen was www.cornell.edu. Founded in 1868, Cornell University is a community of scholars known for intellectual rigor, engaging in deep and broad research, teaching tomorrow's thought leaders to think otherwise, care for others, and create and disseminate knowledge with a public purpose. While they are almost 150 years old, their website isn't old-fashioned. The things we liked about their site is the fact that they use true culture instead of pop culture as their header, sending a silent message to those who might attend as students that this is a place for the educated, and only those serious about learning should apply. The main navigator has a mouse over feature that automatically pops up more choices, allowing you, the viewer, to narrow your choices after choosing a category. Like many other sites, they offer picture slideshows on their site. But this site features prominent left-right buttons on the screen, allowing you to view the pictures at your own pace. The website is more than just information, however. It captures the spirit of the university's energy and vision. However, while they try to keep it as interesting as possible through use of videos and pictures, every page on the site tends to look the same, as if they used a formula. While it's smart to keep a general look, being cookie-cutter can get boring. They use many large images, which, while looking interesting, seems to say that they have very little actual information to give the reader. And while they say that a picture is worth 1,000 words, remember that this is college. People can read. The approach is more like a soundbite rather than true substance. And while we've suggested that they should deviate from the formulaic approach, navigation shouldn't be one of those changes. When you visit certain pages, the navigation bar at the top of the screen disappears or changes, losing the ability to easily return to the screen that you were at before. Overall, though, this is a good site that, while not perfect, has been thought out and well executed given its scope and vision. The personal site that was chosen was www.joesmith.com. Joe Smith is a Southern California-based comedian/comedic actor who has put his talents to use through numerous voiceovers and well-known commercials spanning the country. We like the fact that the site was simple and informative without a lot of unnecessary flash. Even those without great computer skills or limited bandwidth can navigate his site without delay. When you click on the on-screen clips page, a remote control and TV set appears, allowing you to navigate the page and watch his acting clips in a fun way. And speaking of clips, his commercial promos really highlight his vocal and acting ability, as well as throwing out a virtual who's who of who has hired him in the past, such as Verizon, Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, Budweiser, Lowe's, and the California Lottery. However, while Joe Smith is obviously a talented guy, web design is not his forte. His site is very dark, depressing, and quiet for a web page that's supposed to inspire you to hire this funny and talented guy for your next entertainment gig, commercial, or voiceover job. This is mainly due to the background image, which looks like a low-budget hotel room from the 70s, complete with a scary beyond all reason carpet. And it never changes as you navigate through the website. The colors of the type he used blend in with the background image rather than stand out, making you almost have to search for the copy text. And while the main menu choices on the side of the screen are easy to see, on-screen hotspots are not very easy to find, making navigation very, very difficult. Also, everything stays on the left-hand side of the screen, not using much of the on-screen real estate. This has a way of making the site look somewhat boring. And one of the biggest things that we didn't like was one of the smallest things. For a site that's supposed to be selling the man himself, his picture on the homepage is the smallest thing on the screen. And to top it off, the expression on his face says, "Are you seriously thinking about hiring me? Really?" Overall, it's a basic website that was probably created using a basic program without a lot of processing power or imagination from the builder. However, given the amount of work that this person is getting, you have to admit one thing for certain. Whatever he's doing to stay employed is working.